Alright, what's up, guys? So, 80 hours to get the platinum. I got a Raider main build for you. I got the Knight of the Fathom. Slowly restore HP for yourself and allies, and damage negation low HP. We got even more HP. This pretty much adds up to like almost 11, I think, 10 HP. 2 poise, partial HP on, I like to call that the Bloodborne relic. Like, you can pretty much buy these from the merchant too, so that's pretty solid. You can pretty much, like, I like to run fist weapons to try and get magic glint blades if you can, or post damage negation on attacks stacks really well. Successive attacks restore HP, and right now we're gonna first try the Pest. I just realized it just dropped today, and then it's like, what a better way to show off this build and like see if I can do this. But yeah, it stacks really well. This would be like a good team comp build. You could swap out that red gem. You can get that from the boss. I think it increases it by your vigor by +5, but your flasks heal your allies, which is super good, especially in this situation. This guy swaps, we got double Raider comp with the Iron Eye, which I think would be a solid setup. This guy can help mark while also shooting the flying butterfly shit, but anyway. First things first, I'll try to mark my map, get some freaking dungeons going, get some easy bosses, try to clear out the first camp. I was tempted to jump down in that crevice down there because you can get a bug, and there's also some more like weak enemies down there too, but I ended up just trying to go for a weapon. Sometimes you can get a good fist weapon here, but I ended up doing this dual wield rapier setup for a little bit. It's kind of funny, but I like to try and get like a fast weapon to replace my great hammer as quick as possible. It's a little bit different than the normal Raider gameplay, but that's kind of what I prefer. Even here I'm thinking about dropping it, but I just want to dual wield with the axe. So yeah, I do like the Raider. He's freaking probably the best tank in the game. Even I would argue, even with this build, better than Guardian, because you can stack so many. Like, it's so easy to get like damage negation while charging attacks, or damage negation at low HP or full HP or whatever. You can get any of that on like any starter weapon. Like, I was just picking up any garbage I can find just to see if I can get something, or even stuff that boosts your damage at full HP is really good, because you can if you play really aggressive, you can get your damage and your HP buffs and all that stuff back. Here I play a little stupid. I'm kind of by myself right now. Not sure what these guys are doing. I end up getting like, I keep getting all these freaking stone sword keys and end up not using them, but it ends up not mattering since like if you have a shifting earth event, I think you can get pretty like overpowered if you can get that, squeeze that in, and the castle in your playthroughs. So here I find a stone sword key and another S-stock, so here we go. Just dual wield S-stocks for a little bit. It's so funny. Drop the anchor, hopefully that guy just picks it up. Still no fist weapons. We do find a shield that gives me improved holy. I don't know. I'll just want to get as much magic and affinity negation as I can too. This boss actually is kind of a bitch. Like, if I know from the base boss, the regular version of him, he just spams spells and physical attack. So physical negation might help with the big bug, but then that thing's gonna come in and swoop down. Maybe one ailment buff would be fine, just for the poison. If you can probably find those green boluses in the churches. I think that would also be really good. Yeah, these guys are already clearing bosses without me. I should have been up here, but, you know. It's kind of how it is when you queue with randoms. They kind of do their own thing. Got some lightning grease. I'm not sure if I end up using that or not. And I did pick up the buff, so next time we run into a boss, I can make up for my absence by buffing my teammates with a little bit of a damage buff. I end up picking this up because I think early game, anything that gives you HP back per kill is super good. But I end up dropping it. I think when we end up doing Crater, I end up dropping that weapon because, well, you're not going to be killing a lot of enemies in the middle of a boss fight, so you'd want to try and find either damage or damage negation. That's pretty much the name of the game. Or any attacks, anything that can get HP back. Any type of vampire. I don't even think these guys use the bird. I think these guys ran all the way there, so that gave me a little time to catch up. Here we go. That's the Nox guys. These guys are easy. Might even use my ultimate here and right in between them. No, I'll save it. Usually can probably find an easy boss up ahead anyway. And it's kind of nice too, cause you can get your health back with blood tax. I'm pretty sure that's the blood tax. Yeah, sure. I was very tempted to get that. I should have gotten the HP boost, but it is what it is. I think it's kind of more important to get the runes at the moment. This frickin' frenzy crap comes out of nowhere. Get a couple bugs. I think one of these ends up being a decent one. Like right here, you get a bull goat talisman, super goated. Really good on Raider, especially if you're not using weapons with hyper armor. If you can get like a poise power up from a boss drop and then you can get bull goats, that's pretty solid. Or one of the best ones you can get, I liked, what was it? Like Ritual Sword with the Dragon Crest, and you stack a bunch of physical damage negation. You're so flippin' tanky with that, and you can get your HP back. Or you can swap out that for like God Swaddle Cloth, the Godskin Swaddling Cloth, or whatever. Successive attacks get HP. You can stack that with the Talisman. That one's really good for this build. If you get the Holy Ground buff, that one's super good too. It stacks really well with your damage negation at low HP. Here I try to boost my way up here and kill these guys really fast, and then my homeboy over here dies. I was like, dang it. So I pretty much like half wasted my ult because most of the enemies that were gonna get hit by it just like, yeah. Really wish there was voice comms because I've been like, yo, bruh, do your thing. But yeah, I end up getting a heal. I heal all my teammates with my flask. I get the buff and go up there. So I have a little bit of resistance and health regen while we just clear this out really quick. I'm really glad that this got fixed because I swear to God, I've cleared these madness camps that end up exploding in fire like that. Like, I hate that Eye of Sauron bullcrap. I didn't even know they dropped weapons. 80 hours in the game, got the platinum trophy, didn't know this thing dropped weapons. I'm pretty sure it was bugged. Here we pick up probably either Stance Break or the Affinity is super important for this. I want magic damage affinity. We end up getting Vike Spear for the fire damage, but anyway, yeah. I think those events are bugged. Like, they used to be bugged. Like, the last couple updates fixed them, but we could not, for the life of me, figure out how to complete that. And it's like, wait, it drops a Vike Spear? Heck yeah. So I end up using this for a little bit. But my main goal in the long run is trying to get to that crater event as fast as possible at probably level 10 or even 11. If you can get to a decently high level, you could pretty much clear, like we end up getting some super good RNG, even though it's trolls here, we got some pretty decent RNG in the castle, so if you can clear castle, do that fast, and then get to crater as fast as you can, but also pick up some, like, if it depends on your squad, because some of your times your squad might have the Everjail bonus. This build doesn't rely on that. There's another build that you can use for solo that does require you to do Everjails, and actually doing Everjails day one is not too bad. Like, you pretty much just skip getting potions until day 2 and just fucking spam Everjails out as fast as possible, and that's actually a pretty decent strategy with the yellow relic. But this one's like a, I think it's a red green combo, and that one's like a yellow. Like, depends on your relic setup. That's probably better for like solo for sure. This one's a better team synergy one. And we got this decent cooldowns. I think you can probably pick up one buff for the cooldowns, but I'd rather try to get as much as you can for damage negation. I think I end up doing I try to get this guy to pick up the holy damage negation. I think this is all garbage, so I just throw one on the ground, try and have my teammate pick this up. Because I want the crits. And I'm pretty sure this guy, the boss, doesn't do holy. It's pretty much just magic, physical, and poison. So you want to get like ailment, magic resistance, affinity boosts, all that. And some sort of fire damage weapon. So I'm super lucky. We got the bike spear for the fire damage. You end up spamming out a lot of that. It's going to be super good for that. Not too much here either. Kind of shit. Like, pretty sure this green thing, the green talisman, for the extra, you know, I think it boosts your stam, max stam, so that's just more attacks, more combos, more dodges. It's gonna help in the long run, like I said. Like, the FP for per enemy killed is kind of nice, but I'm not really a mage or anything, so. And even here too, that's pretty nice. The fire ticks, the DOT from the fire, actually it restores your HP if you're quick enough. Here I'm just like, fuck this. You guys can fight that guy, and then me and this other guy are gonna fight this dude. Like, if you can, I think we're strong enough. Like, with the raider, you can kind of just face tank anything, especially like you can probably go down to the down in the cave systems and pick up a smithing stone +2. Like, I end up just getting purple weapons anyway, so I try to get that later on if I have to. So yeah, you can kind of cheese. Like, you pretty much have like each player go across the frickin' castle and solo these guys just to kind of distract them from throwing pots at the other teammates, because it's super annoying otherwise. Like, these guys are super easy if you just don't get like hit by pots consistently. Yeah, so I end up throwing a heal, help our homies out. You want to try and clear this out as fast as possible. I just want to get like a bunch of passives, because I think the passives on the weapons I think are good. Not really much else. I want to probably look for magic damage or negation or something. See if I'm not getting spammed by spells. On day one, you're pretty much just kind of chilling. That was a glitchy hit. I think that landed, but it did. Animation canceled because I slightly fell off one totem and landed on the other. These totems are buggy, man. That's one thing with Raider. I kind of wish I saved my freaking ultimate for the next guy. Get another +4. I think I got +8 stamina recovery now. Super good. That was kind of... I was very tempted to have, like, it could have had a dual... You get stance breaks. Stance breaks super good. Very tempted to have that dual rotten great hammer build, but like, if you're gonna do great weapons, definitely pick up those. I think the frickin' rot weapons are great. Here we find Bleed Cestus with lightning. Like, this could pretty much work on any boss. I don't really care. Like, as long as it has the base damage, some sort of status effect like bleed, but also some sort of elemental damage on top of that, you are freaking like golden. Like, any sort of fist weapon with like lightning claws, poison claws, frostbite claws, and then they have bleed on top of that, that's fucking goated. Like, that's what I'm looking for. This is gonna be my main spam weapon to build up. Like, especially this works with later we end up picking up like 2 rivers of blood. We ended up giving it to the frickin' the Iron Eye over here, since he has the mark ability. And I think Iron Eye has good arcane scaling. It's not the best, but it's probably like 8 or something. It's not S. It's not like Executor. We try and like pick up as much souls as we can here. But yeah, it's a really good setup. It's a good synergy. If you can have like Lord of Blood's Exaltation on a frickin' Executor, and then you're just kind of chilling next to him. Like, you can buff your teammates in that way too. It's a really solid build, and that's what I kind of wanted to share this today. I'm just kind of... Like, I even first tried the new Dark Drift with this, but I didn't get that on film. I was thinking about it. Dark Drift was crazy. That was kind of the same deal. That's where I came up. It's like, use the lightning claws with like frostbite and bleed or something, and get like frost grease. That shit's insane. So if you can get grease, you can stack even more on top of that. Or even use the Night Lord's affinity boost. That affinity boost is pretty decent too. It's not bad, I think. Or even if you could throw in the Evangel one. If you think you don't need the post damage attacks, the Bloodborne relic as a crutch, you could probably throw that on there. I'm using the relic setup that has the... Pretty much you can use whatever relic slot you want. It has 2 red and then like whatever you want for the 3rd one. Like, it's super good. Hope we get more of those in the future. But give me one with like 2 green and a freebie on there. For reasons. Don't mind me. I got a couple builds for Wilder. I think I might try out, but got some initial attack bugs and exploits, but today's the Raider. This is a good ultimate. I think we got, what is this? I don't think this is Niall. I think this is the one, Niall? Oh, it's the one that's in Caelid. So he spawns the little guys. Super good ult by the Iron Eye here, though. And then he's just freaking demolished. He just goes down so fast. That freaking weapon art on the other Raider, like this is like 2 different Raider builds right here. Like he probably has the other best Raider build. Like he's just doing stance break. He has the gravity magic. That gravity magic spell is so good. Like if you guys are familiar with my older, very old Elden Ring videos, one of my first like ever old Elden Ring videos where it was just PvE focused, I was just destroying the entire game. Like I beat the entire game with just that L2 button off the fucking falling star beast jaw. Oh man, it's so good. I kind of wish that he would swap out. I don't know why he's using his starter hammer. I don't really like using starter hammers or starter weapons against the hardest bosses in the game, but it is what it is. He probably has like a relic that makes it so his starter weapon starts a fire or something. I don't know. So he's probably keeping it for that reason. I mean, he's gonna dual wield something that good, we might as well have that. Usually I save this for last, but we're kind of low on flasks here. I want to try and get, like, we got here super fast, I think. We shouldn't even be wasting our time with killing these guys. I would rather, like some people, I've seen speedrunners, they kill like one of the bosses up here and then they jump down. I would have rather saved all of this crap for later. Because like while the circle's closing in, this is pretty much near the top. You can clear this out in the fog, like in the fire, and it's not that big of a deal, especially on Raider. You got like 10 extra vigor on this class, this build. It's pretty much made for chilling in the fire, and even your teammates that are right next to you, you can spam flasks and you can prevent them from dying as well, and they don't have to lose their momentum, so you can help your teammates too if you stay together. I didn't even know this guy dropped something purple, but here we go. Continuous HP recovery, super tempting, but we're good on passive. So stance break, stance break, stance break. Like, that's gonna be so good right now. Like, we're pretty much just chilling. Like, even if I think the circle hasn't even closed yet, so we're not even on the start of night 2 yet. And just swap to the... Sometimes those little guys can be a pain. They'll follow you over here. It was good to test out. That Ash of War is super good. Good fire explosion. Get our damage buff. Get our AoEs going. Some of that fire was supposed to heal us, but... Yeah. The team's a little slow here. I don't think they've ever been... especially the Iron Eye. I don't think he's ever done Crater before. This Tanuka guy, I think he thought he knew what he was doing, but he's just clearing all the enemies. I don't think clearing all the enemies is super optimal. Like even here, we end up getting more than enough at the end, I think. Just the last little dude. I don't even know what the Iron Eye. See here, I get Rivers of Blood, improved sorceries, yeah. And try to spam this. It's like, dude, Iron Eye, pick this up. Pick it up. There you go. Now the big guy wants it. It's like, no, you pick that up. That's for the other dude. Now, I don't know if I should have, like, honestly, I think fast weapons are the best option to use for the post damage. You know, if you're using the Bloodborne Relic, I think fast weapons, it just benefits the most. So why not just use fist weapons? That's kind of what my thought process was. It just makes you super flippin', it just makes you so tanky. Like, it even helps with any of those ones, it's like taking damage, boost damage, like you can go with a build with that, with this. But as long as you can get some HP regen on attacks, it feels pretty nice. And it goes with, like, the whole idea is like that Horaloo setup where you just throw your weapons down and you just go bare-fisted and just freaking beat the crap out of the boss. And if you can get Crater, it's so good, because you can get this to Master Legendary +3, or you can get that Master the Legendary Weapons. Oh man. Doing this at level 11, it's doable. It's like, don't mind me whiffing my ability skill, even though I was saving it for the boss. You usually go for combos. You can tank a couple of hits at full HP. You want to just stack that bleed. Here we're just kind of getting it submerged in the magma, so we try to trade that with the ultimate. But you want to think about using your skills, like your ultimate and like here, mostly your retaliate, to trade attacks. Like you want to block with retaliate, like here I'm going into the lava with retaliate and also hitting my teammate. I take a hit. You can use your teammates. I should have hit my teammate because he was loading up an attack. I could have spammed, and if you hit your teammates with that rally mechanic, you can actually regain your health back. So yeah, if your teammates go down, you can vampire health back from them. Here I'm just like, screw it, we're gonna get a buff going. I'm gonna clear this guy out as fast as possible, which is perfect timing because I just buffed my teammates' Rivers of Blood over there, and now we're just shredding him down. And just freaking, I'm gonna do the sheep roll for the memes. And then it got me killed. Don't be stupid. Do memes at the end when he's at like 1 HP, and you know you can land it. But at least my teammates were on it. Luckily this Iron Eye knows how to use his ult, so I'm gonna get a second Rivers of Blood, but we know we have to get the successive attacks restore HP. That's gonna be the best option for this build, so. Tempting, I was very tempted to buff that frickin' Vike Spear, but you know, I knew for a fact that I'm going to run out of Starlight Shards, I'm going to run out of mana, and I'm going to be using the Fists as my last resort anyway, so. We're going to get that to +3. A purple weapon is just fine for all the bosses in the game. You don't need a gold Shifting Earth weapon or any of that bullcrap. It is nice to have, though. I can get like a frickin' Destined Death Black Blade or America Hammer against flippin' Tricephalos when he's in that third phase. You just get that AoE in between all of them. That's pretty satisfying. Like, even the enemies here, I decided to, like, my teammates should really just follow me. They end up killing Maggie over there. Like, I would kill those bosses when we're, like, about to go into the, like, we pretty much kill that guy when, like, on our way back to the, when the circle's closing in, pretty much. Like, you know, I want to kill these tough ones, like, as fast as possible. We should have killed this guy first, but I wanted to get that +3 weapon, and we got pretty decent RNG in the castle. Like, we didn't kill the top boss, but we killed all the other bosses and all the trolls, so got to level 11, got to level 12 for this boss, and I think that's comfortable enough. Really have to watch out for, especially that attack, but his AoE bullcrap. He's not doing his charges at all at me. I was trying to like wait and use my ultimate for that, but he hasn't even been doing any of that. This is the problem with random queues too. My teammates are still over there fighting Maggie. are running over here. They don't know how to use the birds to get around in the crater. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh man. I'm trying to do commentary here and I'm all congested. Allergies bad this summer. Anyway. Opening up for a crit. I usually let my teammates go for the crits so I can stack more bleed. I think I have a couple buffs that like boost my HP. It's either I boost my damage or I get HP back on crits. It's one of those, but I figure I like, surprisingly, the Falling Star Beast gravity magic and that weapon that he's got works super good versus that boss. It's kind of hilarious. I think one of the ways you could take care of him in base Elden Ring was just spamming the Falling Star Beast Jaw Ash of War while he's charging, and it does a similar effect to the spawning the totem in front of him, or he can jump on those rock towers that they were there. But he didn't even do his charge attack like at all, or any of his crazy AoEs. That was a really weird fight with Falling Star Beast. Just gonna point that out. Here we even waste time. Like, I don't think there's probably a pro gamer move to actually jump up here, and it wouldn't let me climb that. So I ended up it's like, guys, let's stop wasting time. We're just gonna take the bird. Like, we should have gotten, I think there's one more boss in the crater, and there's also one more boss like outside of the crater. You usually get like a red wolf, a Radagon, if you take that. Oop, missed the jump here. But yeah, there's that spirit spring right here. If you were to jump up and go straight ahead, there's usually a boss up there. I think I ended up skipping that one. Ooh, Finity damage. So here we go, fire, lightning, magic, holy, all of that. Mostly getting it for the magic. I think you can only get the poison resistant from an ailment negation buff. But since we're up here, I don't know, I tried to take a look and see if that field boss was even up there, but I kind of gave up on it. I'd rather go for the gargoyle. My teammates are actually down here, and I really want to help the other raider. If two raiders could probably take this guy out pretty good. Plus, I think these guys drop more runes. Who needs a red wolf or Radigan? He can get something crazy from a gargoyle. Such a poor trade. Ended up whiffing the attack and still getting hit from the gargoyle anyway. Just ridiculous. Dude bro has the stars. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous the damage that this guy does though. Even at this level. I tried to pick up a lot of like damage negation. That's kind of why you want to get, if you can get the super merchant, I would even argue beating this boss at level 14 and foregoing a couple runes for the super merchant, so you can get the Dragon Crest talisman just from him, so that would probably help a lot. I'd probably take a lot less damage there. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm using up all my potions on this guy. So yeah, if it's Gargoyle, I might fight him last, but Falling Star Beast wasn't too bad. It was easy to dodge for the most part. These gargoyles always kind of gave, like, at least like Falling Star Beast is consistent. This guy always has like different weapons and stuff, you know what I mean? Got the twin blade one, the axe one, the knife one, or whatever. I don't know. Flowing sword would have been nice, but I don't even know why I picked the spell duration one. I really don't know why. Just in case one of my teammates had Golden Vow or something, maybe. I don't know that even works. Like, if you pick that up, I'm pretty sure that doesn't even work. Spell duration from teammates casting that on you, but yeah, here I'm thinking, dang, it'd be nice to get some enemies killed, but they killed all the enemies close to the ring, which was like, I think, yeah, like if we did this more efficiently, we would have saved everyone near the ring for last, and they pretty much did all of that first, which was, yeah, unoptimal, because now there's like nothing to kill while we're waiting around for the ring to close. Except for these guys. Like, yeah, could have been a little bit better, honestly, but it is what it is. Just shredding through these guys too. Now that this is +3. Lightning's pretty good against most of the enemies. Imagine once we get DLC weapons, once they add the patas to the game, oh man, it's GG. I'm gonna... Oh, here we go. I can't even use that. The lightning's probably like one of the worst you could use on this boss, but at least it's a range option if you need it. I end up getting this, because I thought to myself the Black Flame would be nice. I freaking thought this was a different spell. I probably would have, like, here's where I was like, yeah, we don't need to kill enemies to get HP back, so I thought that, like, it's the wrong, I thought that was the one where you throw the Black Flames in front of you, but it's the one where you put, it's a ring around you, and I was like, if I knew it was that spell when I picked that up, I would have just left it on the ground. Again, it is what it is. But yeah, if you can get the regular claws, like the Wolverine claws, like those are super good. I like getting like some sort of element and like a frost status effect, and picking up some grease. Like that makes the claws feel so good. Just running around with like fire claws that do like frost and bleed, it's insane. Yeah, super fun Horaloo setup. Just beating the crap out of everything. And most of the time, like 90% of the time, the Asher War that I get when I find fist weapons in the wild is going to be this lightning ram. So you're just going to be doing the goat roll a lot. If you use an Asher War setup on this, it's going to be hilarious. You can consistently meme on people. Like a lot of times when I beat the matches, just do the goat roll around people. It's hilarious. I'm just gonna spam madness, AoEs, and do that as much as I can, try and hit all of the bosses. Poor bow guy just sitting there tanking a mace to the face when that's supposed to be my job. It's like, get out of here, bro. Just mark the enemy and use your ultimate so you can snipe all three of these guys at the same time. Like, what are you doing? Like, I got this. It's like perfect. Just aggro to me. I'm gonna throw a healing stone. I can sit here, get my successive attacks, get staggered as much as I can, get my health back as much as I can. Actually, the Iron Eye is doing some work, never mind. He's coming in with that blood Torch Filer. Blood Flame Blade's really good though. Ooh. This guy hits hard. Surprisingly, he hits less hard than the freaking gargoyle, which is kind of ridiculous. He went down fairly easy. I think you can get better runs against that guy if we had like a recluse, but very tempting. You can either go for the poise. Ice Storm is pretty decent, but I wanted to get the extra flask HP. I'm fairly certain that that does not stack with the flasks restore HP for your teammates. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work for them. Be nice if it did. I'd be a little bit selfish with my last power-ups. See, here's where I'm like, dude, you killed all the enemies. Now we have nothing. It doesn't really matter anyway. We have enough for max level, but it would have been nice to... I could have picked up maybe an extra potion or something. Like, this is where I would save, like, you would kill Maggie, but I would save the ads around her. There's usually a boss that's, like, right behind you, like in this moment, but I'd usually just save the ads for later in this moment when the bosses will despawn, but everything else, like all the trash mobs, like, that's, like, at least enough to get, like, a couple warming stones. You never know. If you run out of pots, that might save your life. Who knows? Yeah, got decent damage. It's like 111. Got a shit ton of those freaking stone stored keys. Tempted here to get a potion, but I ended up using Starlights and get some damage boost. I think the damage negation is super important. Especially on this setup, since you can confer your items to your teammates. You want to get your weaker party members buffed up as much as possible. It's like here, trying to get them some damage. And then since this is when I realized, I was like, dang it, this is the ring. I thought I was gonna throw a fireball at him, but I ended up not doing it. Plan B, we're spam L2 on the Vike Spear. So it's always good to have a plan B. Always good. And then my plan C was putting +3 on the fist weapons. Kind of a bad ult to mistime that a little bit, but I really didn't want to get hit by the charge. Ended up getting hit anyway. Here I was like very surprised. I was like, huh, he's already like at half health. This is kind of wild. So I end up just spamming as much as I can at him just to obliterate him, not realizing, yeah. Ends up going pretty smooth for a first phase. Actually, I like this this version of the boss more. I think the regular one kind of sucks. Yeah, maybe if I swap to my my Iron Eye build, I think it'd probably be a lot better. But later, yeah, he's a solid pick. And if you play teams, like, yeah, pretty much like, you help your team so much here. Pretty much kept this guy topped off a little bit. He's already almost dead. It's crazy. And I kind of like having that fire DOT combined with the Iron Eye mark too. It's actually pretty solid. It's like, here's where I knew it was up. It's like I knew it. There's going to be a second phase. You freaking evolves. There's like a third one. Animus Ascended Light. Wisdom of the Night. So they have Ascended Light helping you tonight. That's crazy. That's the lore implications there. Where's this guy coming from? Yeah, Everdark bosses are crazy. It's actually pretty wild. Here I kind of just went with... I'm not sure if this is the best strategy, but it ended up working out anyway. But here's how I figured it out. But I just wanted to focus the big tanky guy and keep him off of the Iron Eye as much as possible. But I guess the setup here is the red guy is the main boss and he's healing the other bosses. It kind of reminds me of the Throne Watcher and Defender, but there's like a third one that's doing the healing. Like here's frickin' like Prince Lothric coming in, frickin' heal Lorien. But there's two Loriens. Got Ornstein and Smo mixed with the Lorien and Lothric fight. In a way, I don't know. Kind of unique, I guess. It's kind of cool. Also a little bit of the Beacons of the Deep fight, if you think about it, because you have to hit the red one, the one with the red aura. So we pretty much just focus this guy, so half of the fight, the Iron Eye ends up killing the boss by fighting the butterfly with his bow and being able to do ranged attacks, and then he comes in and marks the big guy occasionally, uses his ultimate to hit both of them. And then we're pretty much just focusing the beetle the whole time, and then we attack. We pretty much do damage to the main boss whenever it turns red, and vice versa. We keep swapping back and forth. It ended up working out. I think all three of us focusing the red guy could have worked. But the original meta of, oh man, you really need to run away from that roar, that kind of fucks up the post-damage dilution rally mechanic a lot, so watch out for the roar. You really want to focus him down. Like, you pretty much use the big beetle guy to block the ranged attacks, but yeah, they buff the crap out of that. I end up not healing, I end up taking it down. I wanted to get as much health back as possible and get to half HP, so I could probably maybe get to full from that with the successive attacks restoring HP. I wanted to save that pot for mostly my teammates. I can get some of my health back and then restore the HP back to them. Yeah, right there. think we just used our skill to tank the attack, and then we missed the dodge on the follow-up, so yeah, I ended up having to heal. And then my teammate gets knocked down, so I couldn't heal my teammate with my pot. There you go. And then you get another roar. That was bad RNG right there. Just like bad misplays all over that. So yeah, now we gotta play the rest of this fight with 0 potions, so that's gonna be great. I'm thinking here, it's like, do I want to use the fire whip, or do I want to use Vike Spear, doing a little bit of extra fire damage? I end up just saying, yeah, screw it. We're gonna tank this with our fists. Full Horaloo, committing to the bit. I think we end up killing him. I want to try to see if it baits in the main red guy. He's gonna come and try and revive him, but it's already. I turn around, it's like, oh, it already took over the butterfly. We need to take care of that butterfly. So I'm not really sure. So I spent the whole fight with fighting that beetle so far. And now I have no potions, and I have no idea what the heck this guy is capable of doing in his red form. He's going frickin' Kaioken times 10 over here. Shooting frickin' ki blasts all over the place, going Goku status. I was like, oh shit, I should have been closing the distance that whole time. I should have been going in, dang it. I could have gotten in. So yeah, whenever he does that Goku shit, he does his Kaioken ki blast, you gotta go in. He's gonna get tired out, now we know. Dang it. So yeah, so many mistakes happened in this fight. I should be using my spear here, I think, just for the jumping attacks. You could probably get a little bit more range than fist weapons. Really nice that we got that Vike Spear just for like that other occasion, but he's going in for the kill. He saves his freaking FP. Just spam Rivers of Blood at the end. Good shit. When you're playing that Iron Eye, you gotta use your ability as a dodge sometimes. That has the best iframes in the game, I swear. Iron Eye's skill is like the original Swift Slash. I hope they give Wilder and Guardian similar, I don't know, like hyper armor or iframes or something on their ability skill. Like, I think with Raider it works. You tank a little bit and you retaliate with damage. It works so well. The Whirlwind, I hope, has a little bit of hyper armor or something. This was pretty bad. I missed my opportunity to vampire health back. It was like just in case he did some random explosion or something, I just used my retaliate and stomped on the homie. Still die. For some reason, it's not 2 bars. I already died once during this fight, but I was alive for so long with 0 potions that it was so good. And I'm not sure if he should have saved that ult or not, but I'm grateful he got me back up. And this guy, he pretty much revived me at the perfect time. I'm able to like regen some HP off of the boss here. Use my retaliate. I couldn't go for the revive. I really wanted to get my successive hits, my HP back. Like that was the time to do some DPS on the boss when they're swapping forms. The best I can do here is survive and go for the revive when I can. Very tempting to hit the butterfly, that's for sure. And then freaking, they try to double team me with the freaking AoE explosions over here. The magic damage affinity negation helped so well there. That probably would have one-shot any other build. You just tank it and try to go for the red guy. He's so low right now. Oh my gosh. He just got ulted. Iron Eye ulted him. They're going for the super punch. He hit all 3 of them. GG's. Like, that's it. You just gotta kill the red guy. Come on! That was such a good, and I was like, we were saving that, like, if I could have gotten my ultimate on all 3 of them there, that would have been great, but we're gonna save it for the end here. Just a freaking emote on him. So yeah, that's the new Everdark Sentient Pest with my my Raider main build. It's like a very tanky Bloodborne Horaloo inspired setup. Like, this is freaking nasty. Like, I like it. You got a lot of tankiness. It's good team synergy. It just helps pretty much everybody. I don't know. Like, just being able to give everyone in your squad like damage, negation, and damage buffs, while also being able to heal them. Like, you're a tank that can heal your team, that could also do a lot of DPS really fast, and also regen your health with successive attacks. It just all synergizes really well. And, yeah. Most of the relics just prevent you from dying. Like, especially, I don't know, you can get them, you can buy a bunch from here. I think you can get from here I'm just checking out what the new boss relics are, if you wanted to check those out. Not really impressed with them, honestly. I was like, it's a mage relic, that's what we're farming for now. But yeah, if you can get the green relics from this new signboard, they're actually pretty solid. So you can get the Bloodborne relic, the one that heals your allies at low HP, damage negation at low HP. And you got the one that you can get from the Augur. Yeah, this one. So that's 5 Vigor, heals allies, 3 Vigor, improved damage negation, 2 Vigor, 2 Poise. And the Poise is nice. It's a nice little bonus. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, guys. Peace.